me a sec.
It's not fair. It's not.
I love you.
I know, and I love you.
No, Zach.
For
Killing him. Exactly.
exactly.
I gotta call a lawyer.
See, that's why I hate the county. They don't even realize that he alive.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
Oh, you want Zach to,
I want him to learn his lesson.
I was going to say, suffer.
All right, all right, all right. What is good? What is good, everybody? It is your girl Tika Deshawn right here at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. And tonight, y'all, we have a special Ruthless conversation that's about to go down. Now, you guys have seen a lot of the amazing moments that have been acted out on screen in the world of Zatima. And we're going to get to have a conversation with someone that plays a part of that. He goes by the name of Courtney Glaudet, and he is one of the directors from Tyler Perry's Zatima. So with that being said, welcome to All Things Ruthless, Mr. Courtney Glaudet.
Doing? I'm here.
What's good, sir? How are you doing?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. Absolutely. You are more than welcome. You can tune in, hang out with us anytime you want. You know, I have been scrolling Instagram and I saw you all over the place. Saw you on everybody's live, and I was like, we got to find out a little bit more about Mr. Courtney Glaudet. And am I saying your last name correctly?
Yeah. You're saying it right.
Okay, perfect. It sounds French. So gotta make sure I got it right.
You're good.
Absolutely. But there were some intense moments in this season 3 of Tyler Perry's Zatima. And you are one of the directors. How many episodes? Was it 9 episodes that you actually directed?
I think it was 8, 13 through 20.
Okay, 13 through 20. But the most
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. For the most infamous role or the most infamous moment that I saw, which broke a thug down, had me shed a thug tear.
Talking about Connie and Tony?
Yes, you already know.
Yeah, that's the moment for everybody. Yeah, it was crazy. Layla Odom, who plays Connie, is an incredible actress, and also Gibeah Joseph, who plays Tony. Like they really ran it up. It was so great because, well, it was good because when we were shooting, I didn't yell cut, so they kept going, but I didn't yell cut because of how good they were doing. So it was live. They really they ate literally, like it was incredible.
Listen, they ate so much that I was like, wait a minute. So it was so real. So before I continue with that particular conversation, I want to just share just a recap of that video for the audience.
All right.
So they can get in the moment right along with me, because your girl was over here crying. But y'all check this moment out. All right, y'all. Listen, when I say your girl was crying like a big old baby when she saw that moment, um, let's start with this, Courtney. What exactly does a director do?
So we navigate the actors through the scene, pulling out emotions, just making them on camera feel the things that we need them to feel. Like, so we really just deal with the actor. So those performances that you get from the actor sometimes is a dance that they do with the director. They
Absolutely.
navigate the scenes and things like that.
Right. Perfect. I felt that's what it was. I just wanted to be clear because I'm not educated in that, that filming industry. But how did you have to study the lines, or you basically what did you do? Just read the script and then you kind of said, okay, let me see how they acted out, and if there's something I need to, pull into them or add to it. What
Yeah.
exactly were you able to do?
So right, one, we have to know the script, like back and forth. We got to know the scene, because what a director also does is like, I'll tell Layla, hey, I need you to walk this direction. I need her to pause and cry right here. We direct the actor on all of the actions in the scenes. So we got to have that together before the actor even gets there. So by the time they get there, we're giving them direction on what to do. And give you an example, like, you can have an actor and they want to give you, like, I've read the script, they've read the script. Well, maybe they read this particular part as a happy part and I didn't. Well, I give them the direction of, no, this moment isn't happy, this is a sad moment. So I just give them the direction of how I want to see this film, because sometimes people have different opinions of how something reads, if that makes sense. But on
Right.
set, we're going by what the director wants to do with these moments.
Right, absolute. Gotcha. It's almost like reading a text message from somebody, and the text message is supposed to be read in a happy manner, but the person may get it in a nonchalant manner, so to speak. And so I get it. I get it. Wow, you guys have a lot on your hands to have to literally read and memorize these scripts and know what placements, where people supposed to be placed, and make sure they remember the line. Like, y'all have a lot on y'all hands.
For
I
sure.
commend you. I
And
commend
what
you. How did you?
but
Oh,
but
sorry. Go ahead.
the actors at TPS are great with that, great with coming to set on time. Not coming to
Mm,
set on time, but coming to set prepared. Like, they're really
right,
prepared with what they need to be prepared with when they get there. All of them, especially
right.
in the TP universe.
Gotcha. Definitely important. That's definitely important. Because it's almost like you got, not almost, but you all are a team. So you have
Absolutely.
the director and the actors who are literally bonded and connected as one team.
Yes.
Love it. So let us know a little bit more about you. Who is Courtney Glade? What do you like to do? Like, just give us a little bit more on who you are.
Well, so I came to TPS. I got to TPS after I did my first film. It's called The Reading. It was on
Oh, don't play with me,
BET.
because we're gonna get into that. Oh my God. I'm sorry
I
for
got
interrupting you, but yeah.
did that film, and I'm based and basically from Houston, and that's where I still live. So just coming out to Atlanta, working back and forth. Now I'm at TPS Studios, writing and directing, and pretty much always been a film head since I was a kid. Um, and really, God just led me to do it and open the doors that I needed to be open on the way here.
Absolutely. So can you tell me, what was the first film that you saw that made you say, I want to do that?
The Sixth Sense. There's a movie called The
Mm,
Sixth Sense, by a writer director, M. Night Shyamalan. It was the first movie ever that made me say, yes, I want to do this. This feeling I want to be.
beautiful. Creeped out. You want to give people creeped out feelings, and you did
Yes,
that.
that's exactly the feeling. That's it right there. That's exactly the feeling.
Absolutely. And like I said, you absolutely did that because for you guys that don't know, Mr. Courtney Glaudet is responsible for turning our Monique, our funny, hilarious Monique, into somebody creepy and scary. And you were looking at her like, what is going on? So I should be asking her, how was it to work with you, but how was it for you to be able to not only, what was that, write your first film, put it out for the world to see, and then have Monique star in it? How was that?
It was amazing. Monique was incredible to work with. Not only was she like an incredible actress, but she also taught me a lot about how filmmaking should work and how a professional set should run and the respect that is deemed on the set and like all of those things, because I come from an indie background, so it's more or less I'm doing everything. And in her regards, it was more or less like, nah, you've already paid somebody to do that, let them do that job. No, they shouldn't be talking at this particular time. So it was an incredible experience working with her.
Beautiful. Listen, for those of you who have yet to see the reading, I don't know what you're waiting on. You need to make sure you head over. It is now streaming on BET Plus. Oh my God. I like Monique, and then the young lady that was she was like the psychic, or she kind of
Chastity.
pulled all the energy. Yes. I was like, oh my God, these people are literally, and listen, I'm such a scary cat. I had to watch it during the daytime, turn my lights on, and make sure my door was locked. Okay, that's how good it was. That's how amazing it was. And then the twister at the end was like, what? She did what? So yeah, I love that. How do you come up with your writing, your scripts? How do you come up with those things? What is it that you let me start over. What genre seems like you're loving the scary horror genre, but what genre are you more comfortable writing in?
Yeah, I'm more comfortable in the thriller horror space. I love making people uncomfortable, I would say. Like the reading, I wouldn't call it a horror. It's just like a psychological thriller. I like making people think.
Right.
Monsters and stuff, I might not do a lot of that in the future, but
Gotcha.
I can say that whether I'm telling a drama or anything, I like twist and I like to make people think. And I don't mean like think in a good way. I like to make people go home and tell their friends, bro, I just saw this movie that, like, that's my thought process, to do something in it to make people have a conversation.
Right. I love it. I love that. I love that for sure. You definitely had me thinking, like, girl, you need to go check your window, make sure nobody listen. It was one of those moments. And even though it's not horror, it's definitely a thriller, but it's something that you wanna watch with a couple of people. You can't really watch it by yourself. It had my nerves a little bad. That's all I can say. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was excited to hear that you had done that project yourself. Now flipping back the screen, or dialing it back a little bit. How did you become a part of the Tyler Perry Studio family?
When I was selling the reading, I came across Robert Boyd, which is now the COO of Tyler Perry Studios.
Okay.
And this was before the reading came out. He had the opportunity of watching it, and from then he told me, he was like, I'm gonna be giving you a call one day. And probably, I'd say, a year later, he gave me a call, and he was now the COO of Tyler Perry Studios, and he wanted me to come over for a meeting. I ended up meeting Tyler in that meeting, and I struck an overall deal. And then, working on my overall deal, then Tyler also allowed me to I direct this season of Zatima, as you just saw.
Right.
Um, and now writing and directing season 4 of Zatima. And I directed season 6, wrote and direct season 6 of Ruthless.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, sir. Pause, pump your brakes. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. So wait a minute. I know I just got real excited because this is All Things Ruthless. And we started out, Ruthless was our introduction into this whole YouTube situation. This is what got me to talking on YouTube and everywhere else. So you just said that you wrote, did you say you wrote, directed Ruthless season 6?
Writing and directing the season.
My God. Woo! You have no idea how excited that just made me. Listen, for my audience, they know I love Tyler Perry's Ruthless. They know I'm a Ruthless addict. That's who we are over here on this channel. So to hear we gotta bring you back whenever season 6 comes out.
What character do you like the best on Ruthless?
Oh, don't make me choose. Please don't make me choose. Okay, so the character
give me your
top
3.
Okay, my top 3. Oh gosh, Daikon is number 1. For some reason, Malcolm was my second, and my third one is unfortunately gone. Brian. So I would have to say Zane. Zane is my third top. Zane she's like, you really don't know if you can trust Zane. You don't know if she's on trying to get in with the highest. Or can you hear me? Hello, Courtney?
Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Y'all, while he gets situated, while he gets his audio situated, I just want to thank everybody for coming through. He's probably gonna hop out, then hop back in. But thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to Cheryl, Thomas. Shout out to Nita the Diva. How you been? Hey there, Monique 69 Ways. Shout out to Tamika's Den. Thank you, girl, for coming through. I absolutely appreciate you guys. Yes, please do what she said. Hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. And yes, the reading had me shook as well. Tamika and Monique, yes, it had me shook. But we're going to try to bring Mr. Courtney Glade back in. Y'all hold tight.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I can hear you.
Now, hold on. The only thing I heard from you when you said Daikon.
Okay.
So I gave you top 3. So Daikon is your number 1.
Daikon is my number 1. Malcolm was my second one. And Zane is my third. So in actuality, Zane would be my number 1, my most favorite. So yeah, Zane would be because she's mysterious. You don't know if she's really going along with Ruth, because Ruth is supposed to be the leader, quote unquote, the leader of trying to get them off the compound. You just never know which way Zane is gonna go. So those are my top 3.
Okay.
Did you have a favorite character that you directed?
I like Zane and Joan.
Okay. And now why Zane and Joan?
I would say I don't think people understand how good of an actress Joan really is. Like not how good she really is. She is really good, and I always forget how to pronounce her real name, but
Nadej.
Yes, she is something else.
Yeah.
She's something else. So those are my favorite 2.
I can see, first of all, Joan, the character herself is, again, another one of those characters you can't really trust. I think we love to hate her. People don't like it when she kind of betrays Ruth, but we still love that character for sure. As far as the actress, Nadej August, oh my God, she kills it. She can cry at the drop of a dime. She can be smiling and happy at the drop of a dime. Like she's definitely most one of those actresses that are underrated. Like they really need to look more into her. But oh my God, season 6. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can say.
So why why did you say why Zane?
Zane is a character that you can't really you don't know if you should be trusting her, even though she's young. She has that innocence about her, but she's gone through some stuff on that compound. And at this point, some moments she seems like she wants to get off, and then some moments she'll do anything to just stay alive. And so I love that her character is just super complex. Now, I don't like whoever wrote that Obadiah did something to her. I don't like that they did that to her, because she has already endured enough dealing with Manny. But it's a part of it, and I guess it's gonna, come to fruition when we see it all play out.
Yeah. I mean, it's very much of a complex story. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, no worries. So listen, y'all, for those of y'all that are just tapping in, tuning in, we're having a conversation with Mr. Courtney Glade. I do apologize that I don't have his image up here. Of course, y'all know Restream does whatever it wants to do, but I will definitely make sure I post his image up at the end of this, and y'all can follow him on Instagram, just as his name says, Courtney Glade, okay? But this is crazy, y'all. When I had this conversation with him, I didn't know that he had anything to do with Ruthless. So this literally just made my night for the Ruthless addicts. This literally made our night. So listen, y'all, we got him on screen. Hey, Mr. Courtney, again.
But I wanted to call this person for you.
Okay, I'm a groupie. I was about to call her Zane. Oh my God, Michelle Nunez. Oh my God, thank you so much, Courtney, for doing that. How are you? You are such a busy lady. You are such a busy lady, and we are so excited. I literally just told him that you were my top favorite character, and he did that for me. So, oh my God, thank you so much. How are you doing?
Yes. That's so good, so good. I'm so grateful. I was just leaving this church I was just volunteering with, so it was just perfect timing. I'm so grateful, so grateful. My gosh.
Oh my God, listen, we're grateful. I'm not gonna hold you long, but I just want to say thank you for everything that you do on Ruthless. You do such an amazing, I know it's hard out there, the scenes they put you through, and girl, I want to cry for you. So oh my gosh, this is such an honor. Thank you for being here, for real.
It's an honor for me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for just being a part of this community and this family. We're all family. Us on the show, you guys are in it with us at the same time. We can't do it without you, honestly. You are the backbone of everything that we do, and I'm just so honored, and God created this moment right here, and I'm so thankful for it. And
yes, he did.
Much.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God, I want to cry. Oh my God, Courtney, you got me.
No.
Oh my God, you got me with that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a fan. I'm really a fan. I'm not a groupie, but an actual fan, because I appreciate the hard work and dedication that they put into each one of those characters. And the hardest thing that they have to do is make people believe their character. You got some other shows where they can dress all nice and be all flamboyant and fine and sexy and look good, hair always done, but on the compound it doesn't go that way. They have to literally hardly no makeup, no dressy outfits or anything. They just have to project through their facial gestures, and they kill it. They absolutely kill it. One of the most underrated shows out there, and to find out that you are directing on it, that's literally all things amazing. So cool. Thank you again for that. Listen.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Welcome.
Yes. Okay, so
hold on.
Let me get myself back.
Okay, get yourself back. Hold on, let's click on. I'm still here though.
Okay. Cool. Y'all, listen, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Courtney Glade for bringing us the one and only Michelle Nunez, aka Zane. That was awesome. Now, Let me get myself back.
Okay, that's with you.
Okay, all right. We're gonna okay, so you said episodes 8 through 13 of Zatima?
From 13 through 20.
13 to 20. My apologies. Okay, so you had something. Let's see. Let's see if you have something to do with this moment right here. Let me just play this video real. So listen, were you, Mr. Courtney, responsible for having Amir Baraka walk down the church aisle like he was in the wedding?
No, he did that on his own. I was there. He did that on his own. Amir is wild. And
Yes,
even the part that's coming up when he left the church, he did that on
right.
his own. Amir is wild. I love Amir.
I love him as well. Listen, the cast was definitely an amazing cast just to watch out on the screen. But just watching the character of Jeremiah, to see him somewhat develop, because in the beginning he was just there trying to get money from Zach. But then there were some moments where we find out he actually loved his mama, and regardless of the fact that he has a habit, he still loves his mama. And so when he did that thing at that funeral and he wanted to get up there and do that dance for mama, and he went to shimmy and I was like, oh my God. But it's so real, because people with addictions can sometimes do some things that are just unexpected. So that was crazy. But I loved it. I'm just so into this whole Zatima world. What were there any moments? I know you were on set quite often. Were there any moments where it got a little too playful and y'all had to say like cut for real because y'all playing too much?
No. Like that team doesn't play too much. Like that's
Right.
not they're there for business. If something does get out of hand, it's not really them. It might be some of the crew sometimes that's talking when they're not supposed to, but the actual cast, no, they're there for business. Now, Jeremiah dancing at that funeral definitely broke scene. It definitely, I wish we could show the bloopers, because it's hilarious, because nobody knew he was gonna do that, because that's not in the script.
Wow.
So everybody bust up laughing, so then we had to make him do it again so everybody could not laugh. And we still
I was just gonna say, how can I understand, but how can you not laugh at that moment? That was super hilarious. Like I said, it was a whole shimmy. Mama, and then he was hollering for mama, and oh
man,
wow.
boy, it's crazy.
I loved it. Let's see. What else? What else is there? Listen, you done let us know some things. You have gave us some upcoming news, and eventually I'm not going to even ask you when is Ruthless coming back. We just have to hurry up and wait with that show. If there's anyone you could direct, anyone that you haven't directed, who would that person be?
From the Tylerverse or just period?
Anywhere.
Male or female?
Male or female, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll say this: one male, one female. From anywhere.
From anywhere.
Yes.
Okay. Male. This is gonna be a weird one. I want to direct DeVal Ellis, not on Zatima.
Okay.
I don't want to direct him as Zach. I want to try to direct him as something else. DeVal is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Female. It's this woman. Her name is Sophie Okonedo. You have to look her up. She was
Okay.
in Nurse Ratched. I don't know if you watched Nurse Ratched, but it was a show on Netflix called Nurse Ratched. But
Okay.
Sophie Okonedo, I would love to direct her.
Okay. I mean, the possibilities are limitless with you because you've gone from being able to put out your own project, The Reading, and people watched it, and I can see the possibilities continuing to flow. I'm not familiar with Sophie, but definitely with the Val, he's amazingly talented. Because especially just in this last season, he has cried so much that I'm like, hey, where was this Zach? Where was this Zach on Sisters? This one has more emotion. This one has more, even though he made a bad choice, he still is now being forced to kind of think before he reacts, especially in that last episode.
And see,
So I could see it.
let me give you an insight that people don't understand. I don't think people know this, and let me help the audience think about it like this. Sisters and Zatima are not a part of the same world, really. They're parallel to each other, but they never coincide. So if y'all, when people be like, well, on Sisters, he was doing this on such and such, we're
Right.
doing totally different worlds. These
God.
things we're not building them to be it's like if I write something for Zatima and it's good for Zatima, I'm writing it in for Zatima. I'm not talking to the Sisters writers about what I want to do for these characters because they're going to do the same thing for those characters so that we build two great shows versus compromising for either or.
Right. Gotcha. That makes sense. So for those of you that keep asking, Zatima and Sisters are not in the same universe, okay? Just two different verses of the world they are a part of. But I get that because you can definitely see the only other character that they introduced from Sisters would have been Preston. So you can see that it's a standalone. It has not a whole because if it had anything to do with Sisters, they would at least show one cameo of Andy or one of the other ladies. So I get it. I'm enjoying it the way that it
It's kind
is,
of like
though.
it's kind of like based on, but not intertwined with it. I guess that's a better way. It's based on, but just not. It doesn't intertwine like that.
Gotcha. I understand. That's that's what happens when you do such an amazing job on your other job that you're able to get your own show. Like that's crazy. That's crazy talent right there. And I'm definitely here for it. Dang. So let's see. Oh my God. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you up much longer. I know I've been running my mouth. I know I said 15 minutes, but I literally been running my mouth. And then you messed around and brought Zane to the place. Oh my God, because it's so hard to. I know she stays busy, but this has been an absolute and amazing conversation. Is there anything out there that you want people to look forward to? Anything you're directing or producing or even writing that people can look forward to?
Well, Zatima 4 is coming.
Nice.
And it's coming soon. And Ruthless 6 is coming. So we're full board. We don't know the dates yet, but
Right.
hope we can expect them this year.
Absolutely. Love it. Listen, y'all. Thank you so much, Mr. Courtney Glade. This has been very enlightening, to say the least. This has been an amazing moment. I'm thankful that you were able to tap in with us tonight. Just to have a little conversation about Zatima, and then we get to find out some other things. So thank you so much for being a part of it. Please let everybody know where they can find you.
Oh, it's just my name, Courtney Glade, everywhere. Whatever platform. But just thank you for doing this. Because as Zane said, without an audience, we don't have a show. It doesn't matter how good the show is. Without an audience, they're not going to pick up another season. So make sure you guys are watching these shows. Continue to watch these shows and tell people about the shows.
Absolutely. We'll definitely do. I've definitely been a part of that Ruthless world since season since season one. You would think I was in a cult for real. With Zima for Zatima, I've been following. I watch it honestly. I watch it a little more than I do Sisters because I feel like it's in its own world. And I'm just thankful and grateful that you did come through. You guys make sure you follow Mr. Courtney Glade at Courtney Glade, just like his name says. I will definitely include his Instagram link into our description after all of this is said and done. So thank you, Courtney. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in, tuning in. Let's see if anybody had any quick questions. I don't see any. There's a lot of hey Courtney's and let's see. Somebody said they want you to EJ the TV Junkie said she wants you to direct Morris Chestnut. That would be amazing because he's super talented.
I love Morris.
Yes. Let's see. I think that is it. Somebody said I don't even watch Sisters, but I prefer Zatima. I mean, I understand. I understand, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. Listen, we're going to be out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in, tuning in, kicking it with the girl right here, Tika Deshawn at All Things Ruthless. Make sure you guys return on Friday. We're going to have a Ruthless conversation with Taja V. Simpson, aka Priscilla from the Oval. So make sure you guys are locked and loaded. It's going to be an amazing time. Thank you, Courtney. Have a great night. All right.